It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I almost missed this. Shout out to Gracie for letting me know. Lecrae did a response to Kendrick Lamar's shout out, Die for the Party. Obviously, it's not a response like a diss back and forth. He showed him love and stuff like that. So I'm just curious to see what it was that he decided to do with this. I'm guessing that he may have used the same beat, but let's dive in. Let's find out. See what that man's cooking with. Lecrae dope. The little bit that I've heard of him, he's dope.
Wrestling like, should I write a verse? The culture got enough clout chasing vultures out here, trying to prove they worth. They need attention. They can't imagine me not trying to make myself look bigger off of this Kendrick mention. I can't imagine his position. Before I got on my mission, I was a party victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas, to pay the devil's wages. Whew. It probably went over their heads. Basically what I said is I was government fed, bred for doing time in the feds, but Jesus bled. Instead of putting dents in their head, he turned his. My cup runneth over with nonsense. They hearts.
I like that. Jesus bled. Instead of putting dents in their head, he turned his head. Yo, okay, I like the way that he's opening this up. Kind of like some spoken word over the beat.
Clout chasing vultures out here, trying to prove they worth. They need attention. They can't imagine me not trying to make myself look bigger off of this Kendrick mention. I can't imagine his position. Before I got on my mission, I was a party victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas, to pay the devil's wages. Whew. It probably went over their heads.
I like that too, though. Like, I used my trauma, my single, like, basically saying, like, I used the life that I was living, the place that I was at in life, to justify me doing some shit that I now look back at as sinning and stuff that I shouldn't have done, but it got me money, right? And I use, like, well, I'm living in this kind of a light. Like, this is what's happening in my life. So it's okay that I take this step this way because I need to get myself out of here, right? Like, I utilize that bad situation and some of the shit not going so well in my life to make it seem like it was okay for me to sin and me to do these things so I can get some money.
Victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas, to pay the devil's wages. Whew. It probably went over their heads. Basically what I said is I was government fed, bred for doing time in the feds, but Jesus bled. Instead of putting dents in their head, he turned his. My cup runneth over with nonsense. They hearts grow colder, they love to do evil, they burn their conscience. I want the dealer's head who gave my cousin fentanyl. Labels exploiting rapping addicts, man, I'm sick of y'all. My daddy ran with Compton Chris, my uncle's Pyru. Stuck in the middle of this madness, what should I choose? I should be choosing between Howard and Hampton. I love the people that I ran with, but look at the damage. You want me put you on, but I know you still with the scamming. A crooked doctor took advantage and hooked me on Xanax.
See, I like this whole shit. I like this whole shit because this is a lot of stuff that I talk about in a lot of videos as far as, like, if you're in a certain situation and you make it out and you're making some money, right? You got to be careful about who you keep around you because you don't want to be stuck to that lifestyle. So like you said, there's people around me and I liked the people I was around, but some of them haven't leveled up. Some of them haven't changed their ways. And so it's like, I want to put you on, but I can't risk everything that I'm building, everything that I've come from and everything that I'm going towards and the changes that I've made in my life for you when you're not really there yet. You're not mentally prepared for some of this shit yet. Okay, this is actually really dope.
They love to do evil, they burn their conscience. I want the dealer's head who gave my cousin fentanyl. Labels exploiting rapping addicts, man, I'm sick of y'all.
And that's some real shit too, because there's a lot of rappers that they dive into these drugs and stuff like that, and then they push it in their music. And it's cool, and everybody wants to bump it and listen to it because then you play it at the party, and everybody, you know, and because it's making money for the labels, they're not caring about the fact that it's also still pushing this narrative to people that are younger, like, yo, I do this, this, and this. You should do it. Play my music. Enjoy yourself. Buy my, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it gets streams. And so it's like, it's a means to an end for the labels, and they just really don't give a shit about the outcome.
My daddy ran with Compton Chris, my uncle's Pyru. Stuck in the middle of this madness, what should I choose? I should be choosing between Howard and Hampton. I love the people that I ran with, but look at the damage. You want me put you on, but I know you still with the scamming. A crooked doctor took advantage and hooked me on Xanax. This killer's sitting in a cell for taking somebody innocent, and they don't even feel no remorse. The worst ignorance. But when I take a look in the mirror, the blood of Uriah's on my hands, cause I'm that killer who had Bathsheba in his quarters. I'm that who let Eve taste the fruit of death. I'm dead sinner, I deserve death, along with all these liars and hypocrites. Fake tough rappers who fabricate they predicaments. Fake deep guru pushing voodoo on the people. telling folks that my God ain't real, that's real evil. I wonder what Lecrae would do. Hopefully seek the hand of God and tell him that he's incapable. But truthfully, I'm nobody to judge. My good deeds are like some period blood stains on a dirty rug. All I can offer them is Jesus' love. I know it sound foolish to many, like, really? That's all you got for us? Yeah, the cross is foolish to the perishing. The world will call me weak and the saints will say I embarrass them. I walk the valleys full of evil, I'm aware of it. I can't condemn the world and burn all of the heretics. Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative. And Christ ain't watched the party die, he died instead of it.
Bro, this shit goes hard. Lecrae is really, really good at what he does. I've noticed that, I mean, I'm sure there's some Christian rappers or people that identify as Christian rappers that aren't that great. But the ones that I have heard, bro, they got some really good writing. Like, they're dope, on point. Like, this shit goes hard. Like, it's crazy.
Hopefully seek the hand of God and tell him that he's incapable. But truthfully, I'm nobody to judge. My good deeds are like some period blood stains on a dirty rug.
That's crazy.
All I can offer them is Jesus' love. I know it sound foolish to many, like, really? That's all you got for us? Yeah, the cross is foolish to the perishing. The world will call me weak and the saints will say I embarrass them. I walk the valleys full of evil, I'm aware of it. I can't condemn the world and burn all of the heretics. Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative. And Christ ain't watched the party die, he died instead of it.
That's crazy. Christ ain't watched the party die, he died instead of it. Like, everything he just said, I walked in the valley of evil, like, I seen it, I know it exists, like, I've been there. Yo, this shit crazy. There was one more thing he said I wanted to talk about.
I can't condemn the world and burn all of the heretics. Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative.
Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative. Like, there's so many real things that he said that you can apply to so many different parts of life. I like this a lot. This was dope. Hopefully he's getting a lot of attention on this. I actually didn't look at the view count. 80,000 views, at least on YouTube. Now, this might be going crazy on platforms and shit like that, because that's the thing I've noticed is YouTube, you can end up having 20,000, 30, 50,000 views, you know, but then on Spotify and shit, you might get millions, right? Like, it all just depends. There's a different audience on different platforms. Not everybody watches YouTube, and those that do, there's a lot that don't watch it for music. They watch it for just content, and then they go to Spotify and stuff like that for their actual music. So I'm curious how this is doing other places, but I think that this is dope. And there was something else that I wanted to say that I completely forgot. But yeah, shout out to Kendrick. I was hoping that we're going to get another little round. I ain't going to lie to you. Listen, I know we're on a video about more positivity and getting away from the sinning and stuff, and this is not really, like, in line with all of that. But, just from a fan standpoint, of someone who just enjoys breaking down the technique, the bars, how they take angles and stuff, I just think that it's very creative, and I enjoy watching it. So I was hoping that we was going to get another one. I don't think that we are at this point, but we getting some dope stuff out of it anyway. So let me know what you guys thought about this down below. I go live pretty much every single day on Twitch, twitch.tv/DuaneTV. I don't know when this will drop. If it's before Saturday night, I'm going to be doing a tier list of Mexican snacks that I'm trying for the first time. Friday nights, we tend to do music reaction streams, which I'm actually going to do to my main channel, the one that you guys are watching right now. If it works out this Friday and you guys see this video after Friday, because again, I don't know when this is going to drop, I will do it again next Friday, where it'll be on YouTube as well as Twitch. So anybody that doesn't want to go to Twitch, just make sure you subscribe here, got the notifications on, you'll be able to pop in. I try to check out as much of the music as possible. Obviously, if somebody supports the stream and sends a little something through, I'm going to give them priority. But I still try to grab some stuff from chat if we can. So appreciate you guys for stopping in. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.